You know, I just made a video about Devin Haney, about him. He's not ducking no smoke, and I've seen comments on other channels where it said, "Well, him taking a Brian Norman fight, he has no choice because he has no other way, nowhere else to go. He has to take that turkey bag." And many believe he's pretty much on a kamikaze mission, cashing himself out with this fight, and I don't believe that at all. And I saw a video from the Rize podcast. I am not a fan of the Rize podcast at all. We know Rize podcast is a pro take channel. It's run by uh, partly I believe Coach Calvin and Kenny and all of them and those other guys over there. They fuck with Tank. That's their guy. And on that note, you can't really be mad at them because that's their guy. They're gonna rally around their guy, man. Anybody's gonna rally around they folk. I get it, but I kind of found it a little disrespectful when they made a video about Devin Haney fighting Brian Norman Jr. Kind of like the thumbnail. They put that Bill Haney up there with Coke on his face, but it's not that. It was just the actual video itself too. It's kind of making fun of Dev, pretty much insinuating Dev is gonna get knocked out like Jody or Baby Boy got knocked out by Melvin. Yeah, you can kind of laugh at it, if you're one of those type of people, you kind of look at it that way. But my thing is this: they are not in any position to clown Devin Haney at all. All right. How can you clown Devin, regardless of what the reason is? You think he's taking the fight? He's taking the fight, bro. And if you don't think this is a dangerous fight, it is. It's a dangerous fight in its own way. And I will be making my prediction on it soon. But it's still a dangerous fight that nobody else seemed to have wanted to get in the ring with this. Nobody else is taking the fight. And now, I do think it was a little weird why they didn't take the fight with Boots. I don't think that was Boots' fault. But, it could have been Brian Norman Sr. probably thought that his son was worth more than what they was willing to give. That could be a thing. Maybe that's what happened. But to clown Devin for taking this fight, even if he did get knocked out, he took the smoke, bro. Something that Tank ain't doing. How you gonna clown him for that? And I never understood why those people don't like Devin. Like, what is it against Devin that they don't like? All Devin ever did was call out Tank to fight, bro. Yeah, he beat him up in sparring too. Is that why you don't like? Well, is that why they don't like Devin? What is the reason? Is it because Devin he was calling out Tank, and they know they didn't want to take the fight with Devin? What the fuck was the problem of why they don't like Devin Haney, bro? I just don't understand the reason behind it. These dudes is fighters. They supposed to fight. They supposed to call each other out. You used to hear weird stuff about, they always got Tank name in their mouth. Shut up, dude. That's the most feminine shit I ever heard in my life. They supposed to do that. They fighters. And these dudes condone Tank saying shit like that. They was even saying, I could have sworn I remember a video where they was saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? This is boxing. So you mad at Devin for taking this fight with Bree Norm. And Devin never even been at welterweight. Tank staying where it's safe at. How come Tank ain't moving up to fight the big boys? He got all this crazy punching power and all this, right? Why he stayed at 135? Why he's not moving up like all the rest of the guys moving up? Because he want to stay at 135, beating up on smaller dudes, drain fighters, and stuff like that, getting the knockout advantage, right? Is that the reason why? So he had many opportunities to fight Devin. Why hasn't he fought Dev? Why is it Tank fighting Brian Norman Jr.? Oh, yeah, different weight class. I want to hear that weight class shit. They sparred. What happened in that sparring session with Brian Norman and Tank? How come nobody talks about that no more? But just a simple fact that they acknowledging that Brian Noble could get the knockout on Dev. That's telling us everything we need to know right now, or how that fight would go with Brian Noble and Tank. He would probably knock Tank head until next year. See, this is the reason why the sport is suffering. This is the reason why like shit like that annoys me. Like you try to discredit another fighter for jumping through the gauntlet when your fighter avoids other fighters and is playing it safe, and you knocking another fighter for putting his life on the line, but your guy playing it safe by rehydration clauses and all that other bullshit. Miss me with that, man. Miss me with it. It looked like jealousy to me, if you ask me, because Dev got a different heart than a lot of these boxers that's boxing right now. Dev got the heart, but with your favorite boxer is the cowardly lion. That's what that is, huh? Despicable. Anyway, it's Rebel Life, man. I'll catch y'all later.